to SimCasino. Let's continue with the casino we built last time at Woody Lane. We have seen through its first day. It looked pretty good. Let's see. I hope it continues to perform well. On the 26th of February, the game has released some nice features, so I would like to go through them with you. First one is the staff scheduling. You can see this page has changed, and it has add some flexibility to how you maintain your staff schedules. Take this bar as an example. Now when you click on it, you can see you have a construction tab. Yeah, it gives you the option to adjust the colors to suit your taste. And then the finance tab that allows you to adjust the price. You can also see the price satisfaction here. And then this scheduling tab has been added. So that would mean you can set the schedule specifically for this bar. Yeah, it implies, okay, now I have 2 retail worker in my casino. So the bar has its schedule, and then the cashier, okay, let me select it. The cashier can have a totally different schedule on its own. I set them as the same, but the game has provided this flexibility. With the previous way of maintaining the schedules, this can also be achieved, but not so handy. You can imagine, if you remember what you saw in my last video, you see a timeline, and then you need to chop up the 24 hours in a day, and then decide, okay, for that block, if the bar is open, if the cashier is open. But now it is very flexible. You just select the bar and then you maintain its schedule. That said, it also allows you to copy your schedule. So if you decide, okay, for the bar, or maybe you have another one going forward, you want to have the exact same schedule, then you just click on one schedule you like, and then select copy, and then paste it to the other bar. So that's nice. And then for the other types of staff, like security guard, now it looks like this. You also see the time of the day, and now you can see it's 2 security guard. I think this is the game default. I think I want to have 1. Okay. Okay, then yeah, if you want to have, like, you think the evening after 5 is more is busier, then you say you want 2 from what time to what time. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, but now I only want 1 security 24/7. At the beginning, I think this is enough. I will adjust it as it goes. And also, we now have this nice use weekly schedule checkbox. Then we don't have to repeat setting the same schedule for Saturday and Sunday if you want the same schedule for weekdays and weekend. Okay, cool. I have set the security guard, the chef. Let me see. It follows that of the retail. That's good. Housekeeping, I only need 1 24/7. Cool. Workman, also 1 24/7. Pit boss. Okay. Pit boss, it doesn't tell me how many I have, but okay, it seems the pit boss is working according to the schedule, 24/7. Okay, cool. And then the patrols. The security guard. Do I have a patrol? Okay, it didn't show me first time. Yes, you can now see in your patrol the numbers. First, the guy will start here, and then second point, the third point, etc. Housekeeping, let's look at the patrol. It's nice. Pit boss also has a nice patrol. And to me, this is new. We can also have a patrol for a retail worker. I think it is to serve the customers with drinks and snacks. Yeah, but I will not set it up now. Okay, so we have walked through those. Let's continue. I forgot to mention that before. I want to thank the team in SimCasino who made this scheduling tab and the flexible scheduling options happen. Thank you very much. I enjoy them very much. Okay, so now we are already on day 4. Let's look at our finance. So yeah, another change was the cash distribution button is now the first one you see after you click this finance hub. It used to be this P&L. Yeah, so with the cash distribution, we can see our profit yesterday. So we are on day 4 now. Yesterday was our 3rd day, so we already made the profit yesterday. If we look at our P&L, yeah, gambling. So we can see yesterday our slot machines brought us 44,000. It was good. And the day before, the second day, it also brought us 42,000. It is very good. Okay, retail. Yeah, compared with the slot machines, they are really nothing. But it would be interesting to know the cash register and the drinks bar. Drinks bars, 300 cash. They are making more or less the same amount of money. Okay. I also did advertising, so you see we noticed a slight increase in the number of visitors. On our first day we had 124, if I remember correctly, and yesterday we had 133. Yeah. Another thing is now we have because we did advertising, our boost is 23, and we have a casino rating over 90% already. That is also exciting. Our first target is to get this research done. So yesterday we earned, let's say, 11,000. I think we will need then to wait 3 more days, 2 or 3 more days, and then I will start this research option. We now have in total 98,000. So when I see 130, around 130, then we can start this research option. Now we are on day 8. That means we have just been through the first week of our casino. Good news is now our total cash is 135k. That is the target I want to achieve before I start this bigger advantage research. That's cool. I would hope I could have achieved this target earlier, but only managed to achieve it by the end of the first week. Yeah, so now let's continue with the research option. What I need to do is to mark the zone as research office, and I will need a table for this guy. Yeah, cool. And so where is that? Here. It will need 24 hours. 24 hours. Yeah, no problem. We are now at midnight, so same time tomorrow is 24 hours. This guy works or can work 24 times 7. But I need to select the option. Let's do this. Okay, it's starting. 24 hours remaining. Yeah, if you put this normal speed, yeah, okay, I will not argue this is indeed the normal speed. People are walking at a leisure pace. And somehow, yeah, she's working. She will complete the big advantage research in 24 hours. So in the meantime, let's fast forward. Okay, now we are on day 9. We started this research 24 hours ago. As expected, it's now completed. First thing I need to do is to remove the zone, the research office zone. So I used the D zone tool, and then I remove this. So you can see now I have an exclamation mark here because yeah, it cannot be used for anything at the moment. When I continue, then this nice lady who just helped me, she will leave, which is what I want her to do because I don't want to do further research at the moment. And then let's look at the finance. Let's look at, okay, yesterday. We spent 36k on research yesterday. That's why we don't have a profit. We don't have a profit for yesterday. But the good thing is we still have 113k in our bank plus casino. So we are financially okay. Yeah. So now let's check our slot machines. How big an advantage we can set. So. Oh, here, yes, the game settings. I haven't touched them after the research is complete. So when I go to these game settings, yeah, you remember in my last video I set all my slot machines to house advantage 9.99%. If you check my previous video, you could see the single bet and double bet as well as the jackpot. All of them are set as the minimum, the least possible. So now with the big advantage research done, you see this double bet chance has been increased automatically. So now the gamblers, they enjoy 15% double bet price chance. If I lower this, you can see the house advantage is increasing. I will increase it to 20%. Oh, it's 19.99. Okay, I'm way more mean than the game allows me to be. Okay, let's set it to 18% then. 19? 18. Okay. Okay, cool. It doesn't matter if the play cost is 1 or 2. We can do the same to adjust the house advantage. Let's see if I can apply all in row. Hey, yes! This one is done. Oh, this is not done. Okay, yeah, I will continue to set out my slot machines to 18% house advantage. Okay, I have completed adjusting the house advantage for all my slot machines, so they are at least 18%. I set all of them to around 18.0 something. Yeah, poor guy, he's still playing and he doesn't know at the end I already adjust his winning chance. Okay, so let's see how this affects our slot machine income. If we look at the P&L yesterday before we completed this research, we had $42,000 income from the slot machines. So let's see. Okay, let's experience the peak hours of this Tuesday together. It's the first day our slot machines are operating at 18% house advantage. It's now almost 5:30. We have now over 100 visitors for today, and you can see this research office is now empty. The research lady has left after doing a good job. Yeah, one thing is with the slot machines house advantage increase, I think our customers' frustration indeed, now the frustration is 86%. We need to compensate that bit. So I was thinking about the next research we will do is either the Players Club. With the Players Club, I can offer our gamblers, if one has lost $20, he or she can be offered free drinks or buffet or a free stay at the hotel. So we can decide for that later, but this will help the frustration, I hope. Yeah. And then the other one is reduced card payment fee. You can see here, then these ATM machines will charge them these payment fees less. Then it will also help reduce their frustration. The cost is the same, 12,000. This is Players Club is also 12,000. So yeah, I think let's do this first, because with the Players Club, I will need another staff. So with the same cost, let's do this first. Slot machines are really nice. They just sit there and they bring you money. They bring you income. The retail, and later on maybe you have hotel, the business facilities, like you rent out a computer desk or the hotel. You need staff to operate those facilities. Of course, slot machines, it also means you need to have the workmen to maintain them. You need to have the pit boss to do the patrol. But so are the other facilities, like the table games. And the housekeeping, they are not just checking the slot machines area, they are also checking your buffet, your drinks, your rest area. So yeah, that's why slot machines are very important to the casino. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, let's take a closer look at our staff or our visitors here. And then the nice food prepared by our chef. We have the steak. They look like this. Okay, they are. I can see steak. And the seafood. And there's a dessert here. Yeah, when I arrange this, I recall when I go to something somewhere like a buffet, I pick the different things I like, and then I go to the cashier to pay. But it seems things are different in this casino here. They have to go to the cashier first before they can wrap the food, which also makes sense, I think. Um, what is the frustration now? 78%. Okay. Let's see how our finance performs. Yeah, we have a lot of things to do. We need to do the next research to handle the increased frustration in the casino. We also need to build hotels to capture this. You see, the sleep is 76%, and the demographics tell us, yeah, we have a lot of demand on hotel and business, so we need to capture those demand. Okay, step by step. Okay, day 2. Not day 2, I mean the next day. Okay, we didn't make any profit, but let's look at how the slot machines perform. Oh, they are the same. Why is that? 44. And we have 167 visitors. Okay, let's go through one more day. Okay, now we are on day 11, so we had 10 days of business. If we look at the balance sheet of yesterday, it tells us here we had 21,000 profit. I have to admit I like money, but I don't like finance. I cannot explain. I don't really understand because when I look at yesterday, day 10, where the game tells me, okay, I made 21,000 income profit. Then my gambling, I saw 45. I understand I have other expense. This was the day when the big advantage already took effect. I'm happy to see the retail income has also increased. And then the day before, it was the first day the big advantage took effect. I also made 44,000, but you remember the cash distribution the day before, I only broke even. So anyway, I believe, I have to believe. Okay, now it's 45. Yesterday it was a Wednesday, and then Tuesday when we had the first day of big advantage, we had 44. Monday we didn't have big advantage, it was 42. And then Sunday normally there are more visitors and should bring us more income. It was 43. So yesterday, Wednesday being a weekday, the slot machines were making more money than Sunday. So I hope the big advantage is now, that's the effect of the big advantage. And it's the first time I saw I have a profit of more than 20,000. Okay, so let's plan a bit. Yeah, you can see I also did advertising, and the boost now is 29. Yeah, it hovers around 30. I think to increase the boost, like I need to do not the cheapest option, but the above average or the excellent marketing. And yeah, I think I need to do the newspaper, not just not the litmus anymore. Go away. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit struggling about whether I should next first go for the research, the reduced card payment, or building hotel rooms. And I have made my decision because you see, the frustration. Yeah, of course now we have 10 customers only in our casino at this moment. Frustration is 90%. I observed through the day. Sometimes it went down to like 70 something, but it's acceptable. So I think looking at the sleep, it's 56%. It's even lower. And according to the demographics, we have more demand on hotel even, okay, than the gambling. So I think next I will build a hotel. So I need to have the money for that. Now, yeah, you remember before we start this big advantage research, we had 135,000 total cash. Now, after 2 days, after the research is done, after 2 days, we have 132. So almost we have our, we earn back what we invest in this research. Yeah, I think, yeah, another 30,000. So it's 160. Yeah, let's wait a couple more days. When I have 160, I will build hotel rooms. Yeah, another thing is regarding maintenance. The time now is midnight, and we see here we have an exclamation mark telling us there are 4 unassigned workmen tasks. Every midnight, the workman gets a lot of tasks, They are the maintenance tasks which we can control here, control the settings here. It is under this staff operations hub. We have this maintenance page. Here I have set the maintenance window from midnight until 5 a.m. The default from the game is 4 hours. I have extended to 5 because I think until 5 a.m. there are not that many visitors in our casino yet, so it would be fine still for the workman to continue his maintenance task. The objects that need maintenance are here: slot machines, bathrooms, secure doors, etc. And the game default here is 80% as the repair threshold. So if any of these objects falls under 80% maintenance threshold, then the workman gets a task to go ahead and maintain that object. Another important setting here is here. So we have 3 options. The first one is that means the workman can only do maintenance during the window. So for us it is from midnight until 5 a.m. The second option is he or she will always finish his maintenance task. That will mean if he starts a task 1 minute before the maintenance window is over, he will still continue to finish that task. And then the third option is he can do maintenance anytime during the day. This option will affect the business because imagine a slot machine falls under 80% threshold during peak hours. The workman will go and maintain it, and it will block the machine for the visitors. So I think it's good to get them to do maintenance only during the window. Yeah, and as the business grows, you will see more and more unassigned workman tasks at midnight. Then I will just arrange more workmen to get those tasks done. Yeah, so I will see you again when I have enough money to set up my hotel business. It's really exciting, and also the game has released more features. I will go through them with you in my next video. Going forward, I will make sure the videos with one main theme in each video. Yeah, I think that makes you easier to navigate through them. Let me know if you have any suggestions, any questions, any tips I haven't figured out yet. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you next time.